DJ, you go crazy.
DJ UTV, let them know who we got in the building.
Man, Peso Peso, the hardest essay ever, hardest Mexican breathing, salsa guard, El Patron. I know we're going there, man. Peso Peso, man. Yeah, man. TSF business.
Peso Peso, what you on, gang?
The thing was, what you on, gang? I ain't on shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Grinding, working. You feel me? On tour. You know what I'm saying? This is a second date, Chicago. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had to come with you. You feel me?
For sure that,
You
man.
right?
Well, welcome to DJ UTV. It's definitely a blessing to have you. Welcome to Chicago.
Man, appreciate you.
For sure that. Let the folks know who you got on the couch with you.
Man, this is my brother, man. Real Spill, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Real Spill, man. You know what I'm saying? He come from Acres Home, Houston, Texas. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Good brother of mine. In TSF business, you know what I'm saying? You see us on his neck, you know what I'm saying? TSF, he one of them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He can introduce himself a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's my take on him. You feel me? That's my brother, real good, solid individual.
Yeah, for sure that. And so tell us what bring you into Chicago today. We hear you on tour. You on tour with that Mexican OT?
Yeah, that Mexican OT, you know what I'm saying? I'm on tour with my brother, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lone Star Lucia the tour. You feel me? Yeah, second date, Chicago. Last night sold out. This night sold out. You feel me?
Okay.
Sold out dates for real. Every show.
That's what's up.
So we had to come and show Chicago some love. Chicago is one of my biggest fan base.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure that. Well, look, man, we just want to get to know Peso Peso a little bit while we got a little time on our hands before the performance tonight, you know.
Okay.
Can you start out by telling us where you from?
I'm from Texas City, Texas, Galveston County. It's like 30 minutes south from Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what it was like growing up in Texas?
I mean, shit, you know, the usual, you feel me? Shit, I mean, Texas is big, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you how it was growing up in my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Just the same old shit, a lot of drug dealing, you know what I'm saying? Killing, robberies, you feel me? But shit, it was fun growing up in my hood. Shit, I don't regret nothing that I seen. I don't regret nothing that I did. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just doing me. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other kid from the neighborhood, from the hood, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What was your household like as far as family members? Did you have both parents? How many siblings did you have?
I got 2 brothers and 1 sister. And as far as like parents and shit, I ain't grow up with my mama or my daddy. Okay. My daddy was in the streets hustling, you know what I'm saying? My mama was in and out the penitentiary, you feel me? Okay. My granny raised me, she did her best, but I was in the streets.
Okay.
At an early age. I was in and out of juvenile detention centers when I was about 10 years old. Okay. All the way to 17. So I really grew up in juvenile.
Really? To
be real, like juvenile placements and shit like that. That's what I really grew up in. I did a lot of time in them type of situations. But yeah, I ain't grow up with a mama and daddy though.
So what were some things you were getting in trouble to going in and out of?
Just simple little shit, breaking into shit, robbing, dope cases, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did the streets like help, you know, mold you into a man, you know, you growing up without parents? Who were some people that you had to lean on for support?
I ain't had to lean on, I couldn't lean on nobody for support. I mean, my granny went to them court case, went to the, you know what I'm saying? My granny did a good job raising us. Like, she did her best. I feel like I was just, my head was already in the streets, but by the time I moved in with my granny, cause I rewind back, I had a mom, I stayed with my mom and daddy all the way until I was like 7 years old.
Okay.
7 years old, that's whenever my daddy had went on a run, and so he was gone, and it was just my mama. My mama was, you know, smoking crack, you know what I'm saying? She was a J, you know what I'm saying? So, she went to the, she ended up going to the penitentiary, and that's when I went with my granny. Okay. You feel me? But she good now though. She changed her life and shit. She back home. She, you know what I'm saying, cars, crib, got 2 jobs, going to school. She got a whatever her highest degree in college is. Right. Like she did a whole 180, you know what I'm saying? So she did her thing, you know what I'm saying? She ain't doing no drugs, none of that. She been clean for about 10 years and shit. So, but yeah. So, you said, what you had to ask me again?
Well, I was asking you, who did you like lean on?
Oh, who I lean on. So I ain't had nobody, I ain't really had nobody to lean on as far as like money wise. But don't get it twisted, like I ain't gonna shit on my granny like she ain't like get us school clothes and, you know what I'm saying, get us a couple pairs of shoes a year and shit, you feel me? But as far as like really like getting what I wanted, I had to lean on myself, you know what I'm saying? I had to grind. I was hustling by the age of 13, 14 years old, you feel me? Like, me and my little brother Julo, free Julo, you know what I'm saying? Me and my little brother Julo, we was in the streets grinding and shit, you feel me? So we would lean on each other.
Word.
Yeah.
So can you tell us around what time did you start rapping and who influenced you to get into the booth?
I started rapping when I was like 16, 17 years old. I really been freestyling forever though. My brother was supposed to be the rapper. Like my daddy would like wake my brother up out of his sleep when we was like 5, 6 years old, and he would come in the garage where my daddy and his partners were hanging at, and he'll freestyle and shit. And I was scared to freestyle. I'm a year older than my brother, but that wasn't me. He was doing it though, you know what I'm saying? And I'll freestyle. When I got older, I'll be freestyling with the homies and shit. But yeah, like 16, 17 is when I hopped in the booth. You feel me? My daddy had booked me a studio session. And shit, I went to the studio and gave it a try and shit. I liked it. I ain't take it serious though until I was about like 20 years old though. You feel me? But who inspired me to rap? Lil Snoop inspired me to rap actually. Lil Snoop inspired me to rap. Okay. He inspired me that like, you can be a rapper. Cause Lil Snoop from a small city like me, you feel me? So whenever like he just mistakenly got with Meek Mill and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he was freestyle. Cause Lil Snoop was freestyling like a Houston nigga, you feel me? So it like, that shit was throw, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how we freestyle off the dome and shit. Yeah. So shit, I was like, shit, maybe this shit can work, you feel me? Me being from a small city, that shit kind of discouraged me because it's rappers back home that are like 50 years old still rapping, you know what I'm saying? But they never had no type of success, like never even did no live shit, never had a show with over 20 people, you know what I'm saying? Never had a song with over 1,000 views, still trying to do this shit. And I just ain't want to be one of them guys, you know what I'm saying? I told myself, it's crazy because I told myself, if I don't make it in rapping by 25 years old, I'm never gonna try it again. Like, it's just done with. I'm not gonna, and I'm not saying to discourage anybody because age don't matter, but that's how I was looking at life, you feel me? Because I didn't want to end up one of them, 50, 60 years old, still trying to rap and shit. I didn't want to be that guy in my city because they get frowned upon where I'm from, you feel me? And yeah, like the bitches ain't feeling that, you know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, people ain't, they get frowned upon. I ain't want to be one of them guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I told myself, shit, if this shit don't work by 25, 26 years old, I'm gonna do something different. Yeah. And it ended up working when I was like 23.
Mm-hmm. So you had a goal and you created some type of deadline in your mind to accomplish that goal.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
Right.
I mean, speaking of freestyles, we know there's a real viral freestyle of yourself when you were young, outside the black shirt on. They say that's on Real Tune TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you did some research.
Yeah, I had to do my little research.
Yeah.
Do you remember that day? Like you had the whole hood behind you.
Yeah. That was in my hood, 1200 block of Chelsea's. Yeah. That was at Tony's liquor store. Yeah. Right from the main apartments. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that the freestyle that caught the attention of like Sauce Walka?
Nah, it's not actually. It's not. But that's what caught the attention for like my area where I'm from and shit. Okay. They were like, oh yeah, he could rap. They been knew I could rap in the hood and shit, but I don't think they knew I was gonna come like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was crazy whenever when that shit surfaced on the internet, cause you know people be thinking whatever. They be having their own little ideas about me and shit, but yeah.
So what you mean by that when you say people have their own ideas?
Whenever I came out rapping, people didn't understand why I was Mexican, saying the N-word and me, while I was around a whole bunch of black people and shit. They just didn't understand it. But whenever that surfaced online, that showed that, like, that's where I come from. You feel me? Yeah. Like, I'm like the only Mexican in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not like the only one. It's a couple more, but it's the ratio is like 10 to 1 for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a 98% black neighborhood.
And even though you're Mexican, you grew up obviously around.
That's like a Mexican growing up in O Block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's like my hood is all black. You feel me?
Yeah. So tell us though, you know, about that one topic that you just touched on, Mexican rappers using the N-word.
Right.
Because I was just watching Say Cheese like yesterday, and Sean Cotton and Charleston White was talking about it. And Charleston White made a comment saying the Mexican rappers won't blow up as big as they hope to as long as they using the N-word. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, OGZ is selling out fucking 5,000 cap rooms. You feel me? And he says the N-word. You feel me? So like, I don't think that's true. I mean, shit. I mean, obviously, like rappers that rap in straight Spanish ain't gonna say that. And Spanish is the Spanish market's a big market, but I don't give a f. I had told myself that I was gonna stop saying that in my songs, but then I'm gonna be fake to myself. You feel me? Like, that's how I grew up talking. It's my slang. In Texas, that's how it is. Like Charleston White know that. He know that in Texas, Mexicans say that word. You know what I'm saying? He know that. You feel me? And he knows that blacks accept that. Right. In Texas. Charleston knows that. Yeah. Charleston, he's from Fort Worth. He's been to the penitentiary. He knows that. You feel me? But I see what he's saying though, because the whole world don't accept that. You feel me? The whole world thinks that we ain't supposed to say that. And shit, I feel like everybody got their own take on it. You feel me? It's like an opinion. You feel me? So shit. Whatever, but I know in Cali, Mexicans starting to say it too. You know what I'm saying? They starting to say that shit too. Now, white people, that's different. You know what I'm saying? White people shouldn't say that. White people should not say that.
You said now white people?
That's different. You know what I'm saying?
So look, let me ask you though, right? Because I imagine, like you said, you growing up, this how you talk, this your lingo, this your slang, and you're not receiving, you know, any backlash from your friends, you know? So it's like...
Not at all.
Right, so...
Never have.
So, you know, in your world, it's okay because, you know what I'm saying, you grew up around these people that's using it and it's in your dialect, you know? Right. But like you said, when people from other areas of the United States, they look at it, they be like, nah, he probably ain't supposed to say that. Right. So it come with a little bit of criticism just because we live in the internet world.
That's why I understand what Charleston White is saying.
Yeah.
You feel me? I understand what he's saying when he's saying, like, as far as, like, the world, you feel me? Like, not everybody gonna with that, but shit. Tekashi 6ix9ine, I don't even want to talk about that shit. But I was gonna say before the rap shit, you feel me? Like, he was saying that shit too. He from New York. Yeah. But I don't want to talk about him.
Yeah. I think it's a thing nowadays in 2023. It's like to each his own, you know? Some still got a problem with it, some don't really care, you know? But I feel like as we go on in time, stuff like that becomes, you know, irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long are we gonna have this same discussion over this same word? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we still use it in our everyday language. So in reality, us talking about black people, we kind of hypocrites if we steady using this word. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so that's definitely an interesting take. But I want to learn more about Texas rap because I heard somebody say that Texas rap is like in a weird space right now. Now, we're up here in Chicago, so I don't know, you know, what he meant by that. But I've been
Who said
that? Sean Cotton on Say Cheese.
Okay.
And, you know, he put emphasis on the Mexican rap. So is Mexicans like blowing up in the rap scene in Texas right now?
Yeah. They Mexican OT going crazy.
Yeah.
He going dumb. Yeah.
Who's some other artists besides the Mexican OT that we should know about?
You got me. This is in Houston. You got me, that Mexican OT, D-Baby, Brick. Shit. It's more. I don't.
So that's the wave right now?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Texas, hell yeah. I mean, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with the Texas Mexicans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So can you tell us more about it though? Like, so you on tour with the Mexican OT, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I see y'all got a lot of dates. You know.
Yeah.
What is it about this movement that's catching the fans' attention so much right now?
I just think it's different, you know what I'm saying? Different presentation for sure. Music, hard slapping, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know, I've been doing my thingy thing for like 4-5 years, you feel me? So shit, I haven't had a bad run yet, you know what I'm saying? So that Mexican OT, he's new, you know what I'm saying? He going crazy, you know what I'm saying? So shit, it's just a wave, you feel me? You know, should be, the waves be hitting. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. And just going back, because it was something we skipped over, I wanted to learn, you know, when did you get in tune with Sauce Walka? How did you all meet, and how did you become part of TSF?
So I met Sauce. My brother had all right, so me and my brother Julo, we made a live ass video listening to Sosa Man. And Sosa had hit us and was like, man, send me that video or whatever. So boom, we exchanged numbers. I sent him the video. And he was like, man, y'all hard, da-da-da-da. I fuck with y'all, ooh. So we ended up doing a song with Sosa, me and my brother. Feel me? So we shot that video and we was recording at the same studio they was recording at, Brodini's studio. So boom, I'm still recording over there and shit, and then Brodini was like, man, I gotta introduce you to Walk. Like, you too hard. Like, you too hard, ooh. So shit, he introduced us and shit. He was like, Walk, you need to sign him. Like, he hard, da-da-da. I was on the run at the time. Like, I was on the run. So it was only a matter of time until I got locked up and had to go do my little, like 10 months or whatever in the county jail. So he was with me and shit. He like, yeah, I'm gonna with you, da-da-da. So boom, I ended up getting caught and going to, no, I ain't get caught. I turned myself in to get this shit over with. So I turned myself in, got out, but I only got out with like a couple $100. I went in with like $2,000-$3,000 and got out with like 200. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even care about that rap shit at the time. Like, I just wanted to get my money back up. You feel me? So I ran my safe back up, and then shit. After I had like $100,000 to play with and shit, you know what I'm saying? I went and linked up with Sauce and shit. And shit, we did a song and shit. The rest was history.
Word.
Yeah.
So you say you got out of jail with $200.
$200.
And you ran up $100.
Yeah.
And then went to go holler at him.
Hell yeah, cause I ain't feel comfortable making no music being broke.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like it just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't feel right. I don't feel right when I don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I got family and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm the breadwinner of my family, so shit, I got $200. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, that wasn't me.
How long did it take you to go from 200 to 100,000?
A couple months.
Really?
Yeah, a couple months.
Oh, you was getting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing my little thing.
So when y'all met and y'all linked up, you know, what made it official? Like, you know what I'm saying? This, you know, for yourself. What made you lock in? Like, you know, this who I'm rocking with. The Sauce business. The Sauce family.
You said what made it official?
Yeah, for yourself. Like, you know, what made you comfortable with joining?
Shit, he said he seen, like he seen the vision, and he laid it out to me. Like, he explained, like, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. In about 3 to 6 months, you're gonna be the biggest rapper in Texas. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, it went bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? In like 2 months. You feel me? And shit, I put the work in. You feel me? Like, work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't need too much of nothing. I ain't need no money up front. I ain't need no jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I paid for all that shit myself. You feel me? Yeah. All I needed was like, you know what I'm saying, the lane, you feel me? All I needed was a cosign, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And shit, I took out my goddamn self with that, you feel me?
Yeah.
Easy. Work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Why I be trying to tell everybody that come in this shit. It's with your work ethic, you feel me? You gotta want this shit. Can't be hanging out in a nigga back pocket. Once you hang in the nigga back pocket, you gonna get stuck right there. You hear me? You gotta put the work in. You know what I'm saying? I was city to city, state to state. Just me, Julo, and one of my other brother, Tristo. We 3 deep. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. That's how we're doing this shit. Yeah, everywhere. 3 deep. You know what I'm saying? Put the stamp in this shit. TSF Mexico. Peso Peso. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we went. Every hood. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to cities and in a high-rise hotel and just going to the studio. No, we in the hood. Every trench, we taking it there. You feel me? For real, for real. Sleeping in cars, all that shit. Making this shit work. And we did it. Yeah.
And since you've been in the game for quite a while now, can you tell us some pros and cons that come with being a rap artist nowadays?
Pros, shit. Money. You know what I'm saying? Notoriety. Feel me? Help your family. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Having a job that's not only easy, but something you love to do. You know what I'm saying? It's legal. Feel me? I ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying, doing nothing illegal at all. You feel me? That shit dead and over with, you know what I'm saying? And shit, the cons, it's more pros to that too. It's more pros. But when we get to the cons, it's just having, like, I think the biggest con is the police. You feel me? Like, the police think that you still the same man you was 5 to 10 years ago. You feel me? Like, you still got the same mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, we just trying to feed our family and make it to the crib, do these shows and satisfy the fans. We don't want no problems with y'all. We ain't trying to do nothing, you know what I'm saying, wrong or criminal or none of that. You feel me? We just trying to feed our family, make it back to the crib, and, you know what I'm saying, satisfy these fans. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And other cons, you just a target. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's ways to move around that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta move right, pray. You feel me? And shit, keep good people around you.
Pray, stack, and stay out the way for sure.
Yeah.
So you in Chicago, bro. Tell us some who are some rappers from Chicago you like listening to in your spare time?
I be with G Herbo, Sauce Gohan. Who else I be listening to? Chicago. Yeah.
Herb.
Yeah, I with Herb.
Yeah.
I be jamming Herb a lot. I listen to other people though, but Herb is who I be listening to.
Yeah. But today we're talking about Texas rap specifically, right? So can you tell us, like, who would you say is the top 5 rappers from Texas?
That's hard. Like, dead or alive?
Yeah.
Damn. So we gonna start at 1.
Start at 5, right? Count down.
Nah, I'm gonna start at 1.
Okay, go up.
I gotta start at 1.
Okay.
I think the number 1 best rapper from Texas is Pimp C.
Okay.
Number 2, see, mine's gonna be different than everybody else's. Some people are gonna be like who they think the greatest hip hop, biggest. I'm gonna give you my top 5. You feel me?
Sure.
What I was listening to.
We want Peso Peso top 5.
2, we're gonna go 0. You know what I'm saying? Go 0. I don't know if you know what 0 is.
We know 0 is.
3, we're gonna go SPM.
Okay.
That's where it gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? So it gets tricky. 4, gotta go Slim Thug.
Okay. Now this where it's gonna get tricky.
5. Damn. Man, you know all the OGs with me, man. So you probably put me in a tight spot right now, bro.
Oh, I say this was gonna get tricky at the number 5 spot.
Gotta go Lil Flip.
Ooh.
I gotta go Lil Flip. I got to, bro. I got to. But can we do a 6-man?
Go ahead.
Can we do a 6-man? I'm gonna put them at a tie. I'm gonna put them like tied up with each other. Kiki and Pow Wow.
Okay.
That's mine.
Yeah. I like this list.
Was I tripping? See, a lot of people gonna say Scarface. A lot of people gonna say Scarface.
I was looking for Scarface. I was surprised you didn't say Sauce.
I didn't. Nah. But see, I ain't want to do new era. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do what I grew up listening to. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, what it is. Take it, leave it, I hate it. Yeah. I jam J-Dog a lot too. I jammed a lot of J-Dog music too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love J-Dog music too. Yeah. Like J-Dog would have been like 7. You know what I'm saying? It was J-Dog top 10 for sure. You feel me? There's a couple more. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't listen to Scarface growing up. Okay. The only Scarface song I know is Mind Playing Tricks on Me. Yeah.
That's Ghetto Boys.
We same shit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about Scarface. Shout out Scarface though, you feel me? My daddy was listening to Scarface. Right. That's not something I was listening to growing up. I was listening to what I just told you.
So that. Well, Peso has definitely been a blessing chatting with you this eve or this afternoon. I understand you got a show later on, so we ain't gonna hold you too long. Any shout outs or closing remarks you want to leave the people before we get out of here?
Man, Peso, man. Free Julo, you know what I'm saying? Free L Train, free Senchi, free Stacks, free Action, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, man. Shit. Shout out TSF Business, shout out Spill, shout out Payday. You feel me? Shout out to the whole Splash, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my granny, you know what I'm saying? I know what's going down. Hell yeah, man. Follow me, Peso. Peso on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? And shit, shout out Chicago, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to Chicago music since I was about 15, 16 years old. Ever since Keith came out, I've been on that, you know what I'm saying? All the rappers, you feel me? So it's all love. Yeah, shout out DJU.
For sure that. Peso, I appreciate you, brother. And just one more thing, a message to the youth that's watching.
Man, stay in school. Stay in school. Rap is not for everybody.
Listen to your parents.
Listen to your mama and your daddy. Stay in school. Stay in sports. Take that sports shit serious. Man, they handing bags out. I wish I would have stayed in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rapping not for everybody. Don't think that just because you see everybody else doing it that you got to rap or sell drugs. You don't have to do that. It's not player. You know what I'm saying? For your mind to even think like that. Do anything, bro. You be an astronaut, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? You can play baseball, you can play basketball, play football, tennis, whatever. You don't gotta jump out the porch and sell drugs or go kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's a message to the youth.
Sure.
Don't let the internet fool you.
So that.
You know what I'm saying?
Once again, Peso, appreciate you. TSF or TSF. Them 3 letters hard to put together if you ain't used to saying it together.
TSL Business, man, the South family, the Splat family, Texas shit forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes. They send feathers.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to Word T Productions. Gang.
Yes, sir.
DJ, you go crazy.